Good morning, class. Today we are here our second video class that is about SST unit number 1, rocks, minerals and soil. As in our first lecture we have studied about rocks. Today we will study in detail about soil. Okay? As you know that what is soil? Soil is basically the particles that could be eroded from the rocks. Okay? They are the result of any weathering, any type of weathering, any type of human activities, animal activities, and any other type of climatic factor. Okay, these are the particles of minerals, grains, silt, clay. Okay, all these together make up soil. Okay, if we talk about the further definition of soil, basically soil is the result of the erosion process. What is the process of erosion? That the particles of soil removed from the rocks. Okay, and these particles when get together at one place, they form a particular type of soil. Okay. Further, we will talk about different soil types. If you go deeper beneath the earth's surfaces, you will see that there are different types of soil. Okay? Soil does not remain the same, it changes from place to place, or you may say that if you go beneath the earth's surfaces, there are different types of soil. They are known as the soil profile. Okay? The different types of soils are known as soil profile. While the layers that are present underneath the first soil layer, they are known as the soil horizon. Okay? Soil horizon means that each layer of the soil is different from the previous one. Okay? Now, if you talk about the geologists, they have divided the soil horizon according to their studies like O, A, B, C and R. Okay? If we talk about the O is the soil layer that is made up from the organic material. And from where this organic material comes from? Definitely from animals and plants. When usually we talk about the organic materials or organic matter, it is usually referred to the plants and animals. Okay. Second, if we talk about the A, what is the A? These are the minerals that first dissolve in water and then they seeps through the soil. You can say that they get included into the soil and makes up a different layer. Okay, and scientists, or you can say that the geologist gave the name A to this layer. Okay, seeps down in water and then form a different type of soil. Next, it is B. What is the B? These are the deposits of minerals. These are the same deposits that are formed as a result of the seepage of minerals into the water. Okay. Next, if we talk about the C, just I am mentioning here O, A, B, C. Okay. What are the C? C are the basically weathered rocks. What is the meaning of weathered rocks? Weathered rocks are the rocks that are being affected by any climatic factor. That could be a flood, a rain, okay, heavy rain, okay, any type of climatic factor. While if you talk about the R, they are unweathered rocks, or in other words, you can say that these are the layers that are not at all affected by any type of factor. Not any climatic factor, not any human or animal activity. Okay, they remain unweathered throughout their time period. Okay, now these soil soil layers or soil horizon, definitely it takes millions of years. This is not the process of some days, it is a process of millions of years. Okay, and the million years process suggests that what is the type of the future soil. Okay. Next, we will talk about the how does soil form. There are different activities. That activities could be some climatic factors. Okay, it could be some human activities. Okay, these are the activities that may form the soil. Okay, and the first process of the formation of soil is definitely, as I had told you earlier, that the erosion of rocks. Okay, the soil particles get eroded from the rocks and different minerals, organic matters, water, oxygen, when get mixed with it, it forms a particular type of soil. Human activities, you can take that when human walks, okay, or they dig the ground, definitely the earth changes its form, and when this soil get mixed with the other type of soil, from where the other type of soil is coming? Definitely from any climatic factor. It could be a wind, flood, glacier, rainfall. Okay, it forms a particular type of soil. This is the reason of the different types of soils. And if we talk about the composition of soil, it is composed of oxygen, water, minerals, and organic matter that is coming from plants and animals. Okay, and if you talk about their percentages, it is about 25%. Water is also of 25%. Minerals is in larger quantity, that is about 45%, and organic material is in smaller quantity like 5%. Okay, this is the whole composition, that how our soil is made up of different parts, you can say, or different constituents. Okay, these are the different constituents forming our soil is made up of. Okay, lastly we will talk about the types of soil. There are many types of soil, but we will discuss about the main types. Okay, the first one is the clay. The differences in different types of soil is difference in size, in their texture. You can say that their property of being wet or dry, their temperature. Okay, due to all these factors, we can say that particular type of soil is different from the other type. If you talk about the clay, these contain the smallest particles. Okay, the particles ranges from 0.01 till 0.02, or you can say that maximum size of the particles is 0.02 millimeters. Okay. Secondly, if we talk about the clay, the particles of clay are, as you know, that they are very short in size. Okay, when they rub together, they just produce a very minute sound. Okay, even you can neglect this sound. Okay, and if you add water in the clay, it could be formed into shapes like balls or snake shapes. It takes long time to heat up and also to cool up. Right? The second type of soil is the silt. The silt is slightly larger than the clay. These are the shortest particles or the smallest particles. Okay, and if you talk about the silt, larger than clay particles. And what are the characteristics of silt? That silt particles, they are just slightly larger than the clay particles. Okay, they take long time to heat up, but not longer than that was taken by the clay. Okay, and it also takes short time to cool up, but not as much as clay is taking to cool up. Fine. And definitely when it dries, it produces a squeaky sound. Okay, and also it could be turned into loams, into lumps. Fine. The next type of soil is sand. These are the largest particles. Largest particles. They just absorb less of water. The particles are large. Okay, so they produce sounds. It takes very short time to heat up and very short time to cool up. Okay, these were the different types of soil. By all this information, you may conclude that soil is basically differentiate on the basis of their characteristics, their texture, their size. Okay, so we can say that the different characteristics of soil are coming from the different properties. Okay, further you may see on your book page number 8. Here are the soil horizons are being given. You may say that these are the soil horizon that are given the different texture to the soil layers. That is soil horizon. Okay, look at the first one is the materials that are organic materials coming from plants and animals. You can see the plants on the upper surface. Okay, and these are the soils that are coming from these materials. Then the they are the minerals that are included, or you may say that dissolved in the water. The next layer, it is B. You can see that these are the deposited minerals. The white color is showing the presence of minerals in this layer. The next layer is about the weathered rocks. These are the rocks that are affected by all these layers and also the climatic factor. And the last one is the R, which are the rocks that are unweathered or has not been weathered. They are protected. Okay, and in the next page, the same page, the next diagram, you may see that these are the factors that are affecting the soil. Okay, the first one is the topography. Topography means the shape of the ground. The type of soil depends upon the shape of the ground. Also the parent material. What are the parent materials? The rocks from which the soil is eroded. Okay. Then climatic factors. It could be snowfall, rain, glaciers, or hot weathers. Okay. Then you may see the time. It is the process of centuries, not the process of days or weeks. Then human activities and animal activities. Okay, these are the activities that affect on the type of the soil. Okay, now your lecture is coming to an end. Okay, hope so you have understood all these topics. Okay, you can take or you can see the homework question from your web portal and the answer from the lecture given today and as well as from the book. Okay, have a nice day. For the next time, Allah Hafiz.